Michael. House of Durkin. Eldest born. Melissa. House of Select. Stormborn. Youngest born. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna do it. I know Melissa likes literary stuff. So I thought I would go with that. I'm Michael's youngest brother. We're about 6.5 years apart. 10 years if I tell anybody else, but yeah. About 6.5 years apart. And growing up, it's difficult to be 6.5 years apart from your brother. You don't have much in common. For example, when I was 7 years old, Michael bought me the Coolio Gangsters in Paradise CD for Christmas. What is but that's how difficult it was. It was a big age gap, and when you're 16 years old and you're getting your driver's license, you don't want to hang out with your 4th grade brother. But despite how much I revered Michael, I still looked up to him. Always imitated him, always mimicked him. Thought he was so cool. For example, what were you, 18 years old and you got your ears pierced? I was 12 years old. I couldn't fathom how a man is wearing earrings. But because Michael was the coolest person I knew, I would rip apart a paper clip or a staple and put it on my ear and walk around my house. Because Michael did it, I didn't talk to him, but I know he was the coolest guy I knew. But as I grew older, the 6.5 years wasn't that giant of a gap. In fact, I remember the very moment where I realized he wasn't just like my older brother, that we had a lot of things in common. Was I was driving you in my old car to the Lombard's house in Western Springs. I was 18 years old, I was about to leave for college, and it was like a couple days before I left for college, and I was driving Michael, it was just me and him. He and I? He and me? Forget about it. It was just he and me.
Yeah, all right.
So I was driving him, and he was like, Adam, you're about to go off to college. I was 18 years old, and he's like, he gave me some great advice, and he gave me his list of do's and do-nots. Actually, it was mostly do's. He didn't have a lot of do-nots. But from that moment on, Michael and I wasn't just his youngest brother. We were on the same playing field, common ground. From that moment on, we really hit it off. It was great. Great. My friends in college probably were so annoyed with me because Michael went to Illinois, I went to Illinois, and everything that came out of my mouth was, oh, Michael did that, Michael did this, and my friends would probably make fun of me behind my back. I'd always say, Michael doesn't call it flip cup, he calls it taps. Michael says the new hot song is a Bob St. Clair song, so that's what we're going to listen to. Michael says when you go to Acapulco, you're supposed to go to a place called Jimmy's and then dance with the devil. Truth is, I've always looked up to you. Everything you did, I repeated. We look alike. I went to the same grade school as you, went to the same high school as you, did the same track events as you, went to the same college as you, went to the same law school as you. Now we work, I tell my barber to cut my hair exactly like my brother. That's what they say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right? That's what I want though. Follow in your footsteps. Everything you do, I want to do because if I do exactly what you do, I'll have the same kind of success in life as you do. It may be if I do everything like Michael does, in 6.5 years I could be sitting there with a girl who's beautiful, charming, sensitive, classy, and hopefully she's just a little bit taller, because Melissa's a cute shoulder. But the way I got to know Melissa was Michael and I got really close after college, obviously. I don't like this anymore. We got really close in college, and I remember I would hang out with Michael, and his phone would ring. It'd be this thing that would pop out on his cell phone. It said TDW. TDW stands for tall drink of water. And I knew he liked her right away because the way he would light up when his phone would ring with TDW, he would stop everything he's doing. He's like, I gotta take this. And to this day, he still lights up the same way. And to this day, on your cell phone, when Melissa calls you, TDW. So. Why not? It's a celebration. But Melissa and I got to know each other very, very well because when Michael got serious with her, I told him, you want to save up for a wedding ring? That's fine. Move into my apartment. Doesn't matter. It's cool. Had a beautiful condo in Michigan Avenue. I told Michael, I'm like, whatever. If you want to save up for a wedding ring, move in with me. I'll even sleep on the couch. There's a reason why the Raji's are laughing about that. The reason is because it's not my place. Truth be told, it was my uncle's place. John, and but Melissa would be there every weekend, every weekday, every weekend. Melissa would be there, and it takes a special kind of person to open their home to a post-college grad who crashes on their couch every night on the weekend in downtown Chicago. And she never was annoyed with me. She always made me feel welcome, and I appreciated it so much. Because I lied to people and told them my place, one. But now looking back, I love it so much because I got to know you so well. I got to know my future sister-in-law so well. It was perfect. I mean, couldn't be happier. It's a great situation, glad it happened. And unfortunately, like Peter said, I'm younger than you guys in both age and life experience. So I can't offer you guys any advice. What I can say is, continue to do what you're doing, because it looks like it works so well. So it was a great wedding. It was a great reception. You'll be happy to know when you're in Hawaii, it's the Major League Baseball All-Star Week, so there's no professional sports on TV. Do not be on Weight Watch. So I want to say, I don't have any advice, just keep doing what you're doing. I love you guys. Let's put our glasses up. Salud.
Salud.
Salud.